Welcome back to the Digital Thunderdome, crypto comrades. This week, the cryptocurrency market was wildly unpredictable and explosive. You can't look away even if you want to. From Trump pivoting to crypto shilling to China weaponizing tariffs, it's been a chaotic news cycle. Strap in and let's dive into the crypto news from March 30th to April 5th, 2025. Disclaimer. The content provided in this post is for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, nor should this information be considered financial or investment advice. The crypto market is as unpredictable as a cat on caffeine. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Visit cryptocurrenX.net for more info. The Trump family has always had a knack for making money. This week, their entrepreneurial spirit turned to blockchain. Rumors say they've been building a digital asset portfolio, sparking insider trading accusations. Congress is in meltdown mode, engaging in partisan bickering. Memes flood Twitter, and there's a petition to rename the presidential limousine the Crypto Caddy. Well folks, it seems the trade war never really went away, it was just taking a nap. And unfortunately it woke up on the wrong side of the Great Wall this week. China, in a move that surprised absolutely no one paying attention, just slapped a hefty 34% tariff on all US imports. Unsurprisingly, global markets are freaking out like a chihuahua in a hailstorm. The Dow Jones took a nosedive faster than a pigeon trying to avoid a park bench proposal. But hey, at least one person is happy about this geopolitical game of chicken-noted Bitcoin enthusiast and purveyor of interesting hats, Arthur Hayes. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, has officially entered the chat and he's got some thoughts about Bitcoin. Fink warned that Bitcoin's popularity could threaten the US dollar. He's not known for being a Bitcoin cheerleader, but when he talks about Bitcoin dethroning the dollar, people listen. Bitcoin is on the radar of the financial elite and they're unsure what to make of it. Chapter 4 SEC, BlackRock, and the Crypto Council walk into a bar. This week, the SEC, BlackRock, and the Crypto Council decided to skip the bar and head straight for a series of closed-door meetings instead. The topic of discussion? The future of crypto ETFs, of course. But with BlackRock, the 800-pound gorilla of the financial world, now officially throwing its weight behind the idea of a Bitcoin ETF, could the SEC finally be softening its stance? Chapter 5. Grayscale's Big Bet. From large cap to ETF. Speaking of ETFs, our friends at Grayscale are making some power moves this week. The digital asset management giant announced plans to convert its popular digital large cap fund into a full-fledged ETF. If Grayscale succeeds, it would give everyday investors a much easier way to get exposure to a diversified basket of cryptocurrencies. No more fiddling with private keys or worrying about sending your life savings to the wrong digital address. Of course, there's just one tiny little hurdle standing in Grayscale's way, that pesky SEC approval. Chapter 6. Software engineer calls XRP a no-brainer. Hold on to your hard drives, folks, because this week a prominent software engineer decided to grace us with his infinite wisdom and declare XRP a screaming buy. This isn't some random Reddit user with a Pepe the Frog avatar and a $10 portfolio, mind you. His argument? XRP's current price, still recovering from the SEC's regulatory adventures, represents a risk-reward ratio so good it's practically offensive. Now, I'm not saying you should base your entire investment strategy on the word of one guy on Twitter, no matter how many lines of code he can write before breakfast. Ripple has just unlocked another 500 million XRP from escrow. This is a regular occurrence to fund operations, but the timing is interesting. With XRP's price still recovering from the SEC drama, some analysts worry this unlock could cause a drop. Others see it as a buying opportunity. Remember RLUSD, Ripple's very own stablecoin? No? Well, that's understandable. Stablecoins, for all their virtues, aren't exactly known for their exciting personalities. But this week, RLUSD is stepping out of the shadows and into the spotlight. Ripple announced that its stablecoin has been fully integrated into its cross-border payment system, which means transactions just got a whole lot faster and cheaper. Across the globe, in the land of the rising sun, Japan is making some interesting moves in the crypto space. The country's financial regulators are considering granting legal status to crypto assets, which would be a huge step towards mainstream adoption. Now, Japan has always been a bit of a crypto haven, but if these new regulations go through, it would send a clear signal to the rest of the world. Japan is open for crypto business. While Japan is rolling out the red carpet for crypto, Brazil is apparently building a wall. The country's top financial policy body just banned major pension funds from investing in cryptocurrencies. Their reasoning? The same old song and dance, too volatile, too risky, blah blah blah. Now on the one hand, you can't fault them for wanting to protect people's nest eggs, but on the other hand, it feels a bit like they're trying to put a leash on innovation. Well folks, there you have it. Another week in the cryptoverse, and the only predictable thing is its unpredictability. As we've seen, the crypto game is no longer confined to the dimly lit basements of tech enthusiasts and libertarian gold bugs. It's playing out on a global stage with governments, institutions, and yes, even the Trumps trying to figure out how to play. XRP, despite its roller coaster ride, is starting to look less like a gamble and more like a legitimate player in the future of finance. So, buckle up, keep your wits about you, and remember, in the world of crypto, the only constant is change.